Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, people. This is what I tell you, right? Sit back and let things play out. This Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, drug scandal, soap opera, shit sandwich, however you want to describe it, right? I mean, it's turning left, it's turning right, it's becoming interesting. But let me tell you something, right? This thing where, remember I was saying, people should just, Bill Haney, Devin Haney should be quiet, Ryan Garcia should just be quiet, right? And just let this whole process play out. The process isn't done. It's not done. There's still more shit to come, more craziness. It's like, look at what we're dealing with now. Now, you know I'm all about the conversation on this channel. I'm all about the conversation. And if you follow the channel, you know I have two favorite fighters. Chris Bird and Zab Judah, my two favorite fighters. Chris Bird, because of his defense, me being a right-handed guy but fought southpaw, I learned a lot from that guy. Small guy up at heavyweight, they couldn't hit him and putting the beans on him. I don't want to hear about Ike Ibuchi. I'm just telling you, Chris Bird, as a small guy, went up there as a southpaw, clever, intelligent, fought with his eyes. They couldn't touch him. Zab Judah, ferocious, vicious. My temperament when I was young, I'll just leave that alone. But I get it when it comes to Zab Judah. And I learned how to throw that lead left uppercut from Zab Judah, right? So those are my two favorite fighters. Now, the conversation. You know, this whole thing that Ryan Garcia and a lot of people are running with, that the possibility of Zab Judah and his relationship with the Haneys as being Devin Haney's godfather. And this guy, Scooter, who works with a lot of athletes, boxers in particular, and strength and conditioning, nutritionists, whatever, right? The idea, because Zab had a working relationship with this guy, Scooter, in the past, that now Scooter working with Ryan, Scooter and Zab were in cahoots to make sure, since Zab had that relationship with the Haneys and Devin Zab godson, that they were going to make sure that Ryan was given a supplement that was contaminated with clomiphene. As a result, Ryan tests positive, and Devin Haney Ryan's in all the hot water that he's in, and Devin is out here looking like a victim. Let me tell you something. I love a good conversation. I love conspiracy theories. I do. And not because Zab Judah is my favorite fighter, man. I just think it's just not a good idea to start just reaching, man. You know what I'm saying? I think if you sit back and you say, you know what? Is there a relationship there between Zab and Scooter? Yes. Is there a relationship between Zab and the Haneys? Yes. Is it possible that Zab, in his retired space, chilling, look like he enjoying life, got big kids now, got one in the Air Force, you know, I identify with that. Me, I'm retired Air Force, you know what I'm saying? But to think Zab Judah, hey, look, I guess anything's possible, but come on now. That Zab, they're going to work something out to make sure that they sabotage Ryan. Look, listen, all I'm going to say is, good conversation, not so good idea for Ryan Garcia to be out here saying that he feels like Zab Judah tried to bring him down, and they collectively work together, him, the Haneys, Scooter, to bring him down. Now, what I will say, right, is let everything play out. Because if there's foul play, right, just like if Ryan Garcia, the more he talks, the more we learn. And if we can figure out that this guy, not just for Devin Haney, that he was taking peds, maybe for his whole career, maybe for the last 3 fights, maybe for the last 2 fights. Maybe he started taking peds, man, months ago before the Devin Haney fight, and it was in his system and he just miscalculated and his ass tested positive. Well, no matter what, I think as long as this conversation continues and this drug scandal unfolds and we peel those layers back, I'm telling you, man, some truths are going to come out. But in my opinion, Zab Judah, I just don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I just don't. I seen people saying, well, Zab Judah when he was young. Yeah, if that was a young Zab, Ryan out here cussing and disrespecting him, Zab would have done this and that. You don't know what Zab would have done. Zab was always a vocal guy, but he wasn't just someone going to run up in there and just put his hands on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You have a mouth, he has a mouth. You argue, he can argue. You know what I'm saying? But to come out here now, that's not a positive thing, people. To say, oh, Zab, yeah, he would have hit Ryan. Yeah, lucky, right? He would have did this, he would have violated him. Zab don't want nobody to talk like that about him. From what I've gathered listening to this man over the years, he don't want no one to talk like that about him. He doesn't want that. Because what I'm pretty sure what he'll tell you is there'd have to be a reason. And that's how it is with most people who kind of have a little bit of a zero tolerance for dumb shit. You know? I was the same way. I didn't look for any problems. And half the time I try to avoid the bullshit. But if you bring it my way, hey, look, I ain't running. So Ryan Garcia just accusing Zab Judah, everything makes for a good conversation. I just don't think that's the answer. And for Ryan Garcia to be out here, when I'm watching him, it's two things I'm seeing. One, when I look at him, it's like, this kid seemed lost. He's imploding right in front of us. And because he doesn't know who to believe, who to trust, what happened, he's innocent, right? That's one way I'm looking at it. The man's innocent. He's just reaching now. That's what happens when you can't solve for X. Your mind gets the best of you, starts to eat away at you. That's just like stress. Eats a person alive. And the fact that he can't solve for X is eating him alive. That's one way I look at it. The other way I look at it is this cat looking more and more guilty by the second. You know what I'm saying? But that's why with me, I don't have an opinion. I don't. But I do have an opinion on this thing about accusing Zab Judah. I mean, hold your horse and let's not take it to the stupid. I just don't think coming out here and saying, yeah, and Zab and he's Scooter and, you know, man, don't do that. Don't do that. We can speculate, we can assume, we can have an opinion, right? Then we predict, which have a prediction drives a good dialogue on this channel. I'm not so sure if that's the answer. But what I will say is let everything play out. Let me show you what I had somebody come on my channel today and say. You know they got idiots out here. But first let me show you this. You know they got idiots out here, right? Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show you. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Let me go to where is that one I did? I'm gonna show you something. Show you how dumb people are. All right, let me pull this up. Oh, I think let me see. Let me see if it's on here. Bozo may have deleted it. Show you how much of a. Let me watch my language because I don't feel like cussing.
Hey, I'm Christy. I run a system setup company.
Let me see if he deleted it. Oh, right here. Check this shit out. This guy here, right? This is what he says. You seem desperate for content. Shame on your attacks on our young brothers. We got enough haters against us already. You turning your channel to another negative outlet, tearing our brothers down for clicks instead of building them up. It's sad. Now, I had to tell this bozo because in the video I did, I was actually being very positive and observant about and real about the realities of the way Devin got beat by Ryan and long term how that could affect him. So I told him, look, you didn't watch the video. This is what disappoints me with some of you viewers. You sadly make everything about race, which it is not. Hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. This video spoke about Spence, Water, and Haney. I'm going to assume you're between the ages of 13 to 21 because a grown man wouldn't comment about a video without watching it. And I told him, do better, sir. Now, if you're wondering, what video are you talking about? Let me show you the video I'm talking about. Okay. This one right here. I did this video right here. Let me make this a little smaller for you. Reduction in brain volume. Devin Haney showing signs of CTE question mark. Earl Spence and Water suffering. So of course, it's just a conversation that we're going to have. But this guy didn't even watch the video. But my thing is, this ain't the channel for that fucking brother talk shit. The fuck out of here. This ain't the channel for that. Anyone who want me to break down a fighter because of their race, whether they're white, whether they're black, whether you fucking Hispanic, it don't matter what continent you're from. I don't do that. So if you want to go to a channel that's going to sit here and tear down black people, well, you go find that fucking channel. You want a channel that's going to tear down white people, go find that fucking channel. Tear down Asian, biracial people, depending on people's religion, whatever. Go find that fucking channel. This ain't the channel, you fucking idiot. I ain't that guy, bozo. Take that young boy, dumb, ignorant, uneducated, fucking broke people shit the fuck out of here. Go do something productive with yourself. Everything ain't about fucking race. How they do the brothers. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Everything ain't about race. If somebody wanna unsubscribe, unsubscribe. I don't care. I only want people out here with clean minds, clean hearts, where we can have a healthy dialogue. Is there the possibility of shit happening? No doubt. There's always shit that can happen out here as far as Ryan taking the pads. There's something in the system. But does it mean that something was intentionally done because of specifically to target a race? No, that's just like people out here talking about people that are intentionally targeting Tyson Fury because he's a white gypsy. So which one is it? Because I came out here and defended the shit out of Deontay Wilder. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Am I tearing down the white man? Am I tearing down the black man? Or is it that you fucking acting your shoe size and you dumb? The fuck out of here, man. Now, what I do want to end with is something I think is positive. Is again about one of my two favorite fighters. Is this guy right here. Zab Judah, get busy Judah. 44 wins, 30 knockouts, 10 losses, 4 by KO. You can't even count them shits because to me, he should have never lost. That's how good he was. But even he'll tell you he just relied on his raw athleticism. And, if he could do some things differently, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But don't come telling me that this guy, man, is out here right now trying to be involved in shady business. I don't believe it. So, Zab, if you're watching this video, my man, yeah, I'm with you. But at the same time, I'm a retired cat, and I believe in listening a whole lot and talking very little. So I'm sitting back just listening to everybody, and I haven't really formed an opinion. But I do think that this shit, the more it goes on, the more everybody's gonna learn. And I don't think you should necessarily be brought into it and attacked like that. I understand the conversation, but the way Ryan was talking was like it was a fact that you tried to bring down him and bring this guy Scooter in and the steroid shit, the supplement shit. That I don't agree with. Just let the shit play out is what I've always been saying. Anyway, good conversation to bring up Zab, to bring up the Scooter thing is more of a fair thing to me for Ryan. Hey, target more on Scooter. Don't come talking about Zab necessarily, but target more on Scooter and let's see how that plays out. Because if there's foul play somewhere along the lines, the more people talk, the more the truth is going to reveal itself. And if it all ends up falling on Ryan Garcia, well, then it's his fault for running his mouth. But if other people are getting involved talking and shit starts to kind of rear his head about, hey, well, there's something going on here. That's a fact, can be proven. Well, then other people got some bigger issues that they got to deal with right in the future. But for me, I'm going to sit back, quiet, and just keep watching with my popcorn. Because this shit getting good. Anyway, good conversation, bad idea. Leave Zab Judah out of this shit, Ryan. But at the same time, I think everybody involved, Ryan, the Haney's, I just think at some point people should start shutting up. I've been saying that. In the breeze.